Hey guys, this is Mineworks back with another video, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create floating water blocks in Hypixel Skyblock. Now this only works in Hypixel Skyblock because it has to do with it being a bit older version and using a lot of plugins, so it's kind of glitchy when it comes to certain things. And this is one of the things. Also, yes, I got a new skin. If you want to know more about it, stay till the end of the video. I'll explain it then. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, if we're gonna actually do this, then we're gonna actually need to go into Hypixel Skyblock. So let's go. So as you can see, I already have this pretty much cube of water just here, and you are able to swim in it, and you are able to drown in it, so worry about that, but you can swim in it. Okay, so to do this, you're gonna need a bucket of water, some sort of building blocks, and Frostwalker boots. It doesn't matter which type of Frostwalker, you just need to have Frostwalker. So once you have your Frostwalker boots, your bucket of water, and your however much blocks, you're just gonna build up as far as you want. I'm gonna make it right around here. Alright, so now once you have it like that, then just build up walls around it. And place in your water. Now you're gonna equip your boots, and you see it freezes. So you have to make sure you keep your boots on the entire time, or else it will not work. Whoops. Okay, so you're gonna have to not break the ice and keep your boots on the entire time. And what you're gonna do is just quickly remove all of the blocks around it that can touch it. And it has to be frozen while this is happening, and it has to be ice frozen from Frostwalker. It can't just be you silk touch, mine it, and then place it. That won't work. So now it can thaw, and it is a water block floating in the sky. And so you might be wondering how I got this really big square of water, and this is a 5 by 5 square of water, and there is a bit of a different method. It's similar, but it's a bit different to actually get something that big. Oh, also, I'm going to show what happens if you don't do this properly. Just real quick, so that you can tell. Right, so I have it like this. I freeze it. I get rid of the outside. And then for some reason I decide to take my boots off because, yes. So, I forgot to take off the pillar. So I'm just like, okay, I'll do that. But, when you get rid of the final one, then it updates the block and, well, it won't float. I'm not gonna do it with this giant thing because it's a bit different. And so I don't really feel like recreating it again. Although I'm kind of going to. And with my knowledge, I don't believe you can combine two different pieces, unless you use some sort of bonding technique. Actually, I'm gonna do that. So I'm going up to this height, and I have to make sure that I don't end up touching it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna freeze it real quick. And do this. Alright, so once you've established the wall, you're going to build your platform, however long it's gonna be. I'm just gonna make it like this. The larger you make it, the more amount of time that it's gonna take to actually create it. And to be safe, I'm gonna make sure that it doesn't freeze, or yeah, not freeze, but sure. Okay. So now you have it like this. You're gonna fill it up with water. I'm not gonna have my boots on for this because I don't want to keep freezing it. So now all you really need is just 2 buckets of water, because then you can kind of make an infinite water source out of it. And I believe yep. Alright, so this is how it's supposed to be. And so now I freeze it, and I get rid of these outside walls. But keep in mind this is going to have a few more steps, because you can't just look over the edge and break everything to the middle. You can break the first block, but you can't get the rest. It's just too far. Alright, and I'm going to keep this wall here just so I can show the bonding technique. Alright, so once you've got the most you can get off, you can tell that it does float, but how are you going to get the bottom? Because that's not really the coolest thing. It's just like, hey, I've got floating water, but I've got a cube of stone under it, so, you know, that's cool and stuff. But it's not really great to show off to your friends. So, how are you gonna get rid of it? Well, I'm just gonna remove that wall real quick. That was right here, just so I can get those blocks right there. I'm gonna quickly replace it, because as I said earlier, I'm gonna show the bonding technique. And so, for this part, you are gonna have to do this very quickly, and depending on your ping, depends on how easy it is for you to do it. I'm gonna see if I can find ping. Right there. Right, so my ping is 31 milliseconds. So you have to keep your Frostwalker boots on the entire time, and you're just gonna have to be very swift in doing this. Pretty much what you're gonna do is run off, break a block, and jump back up before it's able to thaw. It's kind of difficult if you're slow, so you might want to practice, maybe just running around and breaking blocks accurately, but you want to make sure you can actually do this, or else you're just gonna mess it up. But if you're really good, you can get multiple blocks at a time. Alright, so froze the entire thing over. I got those 2 blocks. Now let's get another 2. Freeze it again. Actually, I'm gonna make sure it does freeze properly. So I'm gonna let it thaw and then refreeze. Okay. Okay, I love when this happens. Oh yeah, that's great. I'm gonna go over here so that I'm not dying. Alright, so it's frozen over, and quickly I'm gonna remove the final blocks. There we go. And now it's floating water. But how am I going to bond it? Because if I remove these blocks, then it's all going to update and like break. So how are you going to bond? Well, it's a bit difficult. You need to place a block on the side for each and quickly place a layer underneath as well. Alright. So now you're just going to grab your water. Oh, and also let me just point out, you can't use an infinite water bucket because they don't work in this kind of scenario where you have the flowing water and then you make it a full block like this. Because magical water buckets, you cannot place water where there already is water, even if it's flowing water. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so you need to have both sides frozen over and break the blocks. Pretty much what you do after that is just place your water. And each time it's gonna freeze because you still have your Frostwalker boots on. Well, you should. And also, Grappler makes it a lot easier because it's not fun building up to it every single time. So it's just this process the entire time of just going back and forth from your water source and up here and placing it. Oh, and this is also something that could happen. This is technically flowing water because it can't freeze over. But if you don't care, that actually looks almost identical to regular water. So if you like that and you don't want to put in the extra effort to actually make it real water, you can keep it like that. But I like real water. Alright, and to know when it's real water, it actually freezes like this. If it's flowing water, quote unquote, then it's not going to freeze. As soon as I place in the water, you can see the water level rises just a little bit and then freezes. So that's how you can tell. Final bucket. Let's get this in. Alright. And now, it's pretty much going to be the same type of process as when making the large pieces of water, where you just have to be swift, break a few blocks, and get back up. So let's do this real quick. And I didn't do it right. I didn't do it fast enough. So when you do mess up, you have to freeze it and quickly run back down and place it. And if you can get it quick enough, before it thaws, then you're good. But if you can't get it quick enough, well, it's an oof. Okay, let me just patch this up. There we go. I'm gonna keep that closed just so it doesn't do that again. Alright, that was a weird glitch. Okay. So, gonna go really quick. Okay. Okay. I got one. There we go. Did it. And now it's merged. This side has a shadow, this side doesn't. To fix that, I'm guessing you just go to the hub and come back. I'm not exactly sure, I've never done this. Yep, and now there's the shadow if you really feel like having a shadow. So that's really cool, how to make floating water, blocks, and pools. I'm pretty sure you can also go fishing in this. I'm gonna grab my fishing rod and check. Okay, fun glitch. Oh no. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna, take it off. And then... It's off! Wait, what? That's the weirdest glitch. Wait, how am I frostwalking? I don't have my boots on. How am I frostwalking? Question mark? Alright. Okay, no, you can't fish in this because your bobber just says, I'ma head out, and drops through the bottom. Actually, if you get it right, it does work. I'm gonna see if I can catch a fish in my floating water pool. Okay, I could've, I just didn't have the reflexes, 'cause yes. But anyways, that's how to, that's how to make a floating water pool and catch some fish in it. And somehow I'm still frostwalking. I'm gonna have to figure out why. I don't like this. I have my boots off. This isn't fun. Yay, I'm not frostwalking anymore. Yay! So now I can take my boots off and actually go up there and swim. Right? Yeah, there we go. So, to actually fish in it, you're gonna have to get your angles just right and not miss your fishing pad that you've built. I'm pretty sure you are gonna need a pad that's like this because, I mean, it doesn't look good when it's connected right there, and it's hard to fish while you're on it, the water. Whoops. Try to get up there, actually. That's the first step. There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna aim at it, and no. There we go. To end off the video, I am gonna try to catch a fish to show that it's possible. Even though it's probably not, but whatever. I saw a fish come out, so it probably is possible. I'm gonna turn off the shaders, it makes it a bit easier. Okay. I'm gonna recast just in case. So for some reason you actually can see the water like drop things appearing over the air because you know air is water because water is in the air. Hey, got a pufferfish! So if you're wondering what this skin is, and why I changed it, well, the skin that I had before this was Omega. Who wants Omega? Honestly, who wants Omega? Fortnite's dead. It's not good. Oh no. I broke leaves. Whatever. But I don't play Fortnite anymore. It's not gonna be uploaded anymore on the channel. So I just decided, hey, I'm gonna change my Minecraft skin. Oh wait, you guys never saw my first one. Well, later there's actually gonna be a video. It uses my old Minecraft skin. That was recorded a couple days ago. But this video's cooler, so don't worry about it. And you might be wondering what the heck this skin is. It's kinda weird. One side is red, and the other side is purple and pinkish and stuff. Well, this is actually based from Terraria stuff. You know that first video I did where I sound like a literal rat? Yeah, that's called Terraria. I also have a modded series, and hopefully coming soon I'm gonna have a regular series. Haven't gotten around to that though. Coming soon. But this skin is based off of that. And if you are a Terraria enthusiast, then you might know that the two main evil biomes are the Corruption and the Crimson. One is purple, one is red. See a connection? The red side is, well, it represents the Crimson and one of the mobs that's found in it. It's the most humanoid out of them. It's called the Face Monster. Its mouth is very large, so I decided to... Yeah, you see it on screen now. The other side is the Desert Mummy. It's really the only thing that's actually humanoid from the Crimson, or Corruption. The only other thing that's actually kind of humanoid is something that's on the 3DS, but who cares about the 3DS? Nobody does. Nobody cares about the 3DS. So I decided to use this, and this is the Corruption versus Crimson skin. I think it's cool. You guys can't use it. Actually, you can if you want to, but I have it first.